Monday morning, the San Francisco Civil Service Commission takes a vote to decide whether to lower the required height for policemen to 5'7" instead of 5'8" in the city. Police Chief Nelder asked for the drop after hearing about a young Chinese who's trying to stretch himself 3/4 of an inch to make the force. In sports, the big weekend of pro football starts tomorrow with 2 games on the program. The Detroit Lions at Dallas and the Cincinnati Bengals at Baltimore. Then on Sunday, it'll be the San Francisco 49ers at Minnesota and the Miami Dolphins at Oakland. On January 3rd, a Sunday, the winners in the American and National Conferences will meet, and the finals in the National Football League will take place on Sunday, January 17th in Miami.
KYA, first with the news in San Francisco since 1926.
Bill Holley is here to play more music.
Moody Blues and Question. That's 100 as we count down to the top 100 in order. It's 142 with Holley on a Christmas afternoon at KYA.
5,000 additional grandstand seats are being installed at Fremont Drag Strip. Why? Because one of the largest funny car events in Fremont history happens Sunday, January 3rd.
A new theme song from a new motion picture called Fools.
I've made in my heart a soft place for you.
Sung by Kenny Rogers in the first edition. It's a background for 2 people who find each other in San Francisco.
Someone who cares.
A city for lovers.
Someone who dares.
Jason Robards and Catherine Ross. They touch each other and let go of the world in Fools. Fools. A love story that gives a taste of what love can be and seldom is. Rated GP, general audiences, parental guidance recommended. From Cinerama Releasing.
Now at the Alhambra Theater, exclusive San Francisco engagement. Continuous showings through January the 3rd from 1 p.m. Reliving the memories and the music of 1970. 99 as we count down to the top 100, Elvis and Don't Cry Daddy. A great sound from June of this year, Brotherhood of Man, United We Stand. That's 98 as we count down to the top 100 on a Christmas afternoon, 149 with Holley on KYA.
Now, from the year's #1 bestseller by Eric Siegel, comes Love Story. Paramount Pictures presents Ali MacGraw, Ryan O'Neal in Love Story. Love Story. In color, rated GP, all ages, parental guidance.
Now playing at the Cornet, San Francisco, the Varsity, Palo Alto, Century 21, San Jose, Theater 70, Oakland, Cinema Hillsdale, San Mateo, and Century 21, Pleasant Hill. Fair skies today and tonight, but with some patches of night and morning fog and increasing high cloudiness tomorrow. 49 degrees now downtown in San Francisco.
Deck the halls with Beyond Cola. La 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 la. Call up Maxie, Sam, and Lola. La 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 la. Pop a top who needs.
This is your Uncola Underground. The 7-Up establishment has proclaimed this time of the year to be the Uncola season. That's ridiculous. The Uncola season, as every undergrounder knows, is not a time of year, but rather a state of mind. And it's your duty as an undergrounder to prove this to members of the establishment. So the next time your parents throw a party to celebrate the Uncola season, put on a bathing suit and disrupt the party by asking, if the Uncola season is a time of year, why am I wearing a bathing suit? They probably won't be able to answer.
This is a Christmas weekend special with the top 100 songs of the year on Look what they done to my song, Ma. The Seekers that first made the list of October the 3rd. 96 as we count them down, the top 100 at 154 with Holley. Somebody has been asleep in 100 proof on KY 157. We're counting them down, the top 100 of the year. moving to 95. Bill Holley on KYA and Ronnie Dawson.
This is KYA San Francisco, and you're listening to the top 100 of the year.
1970.
It's 2 o'clock with Holley on KYA, moving right along in our top 100 countdown. Song 94 of the year, Ray Price and For the Good Times. It's 2:04 on a Christmas afternoon with Holley on KYA. The young historians at Sunset High School in Hayward have written and they've published a history of Hayward. If you want one, KYA suggests you buy your copy now by calling Sunset High School.
Season's greetings. This is Rudy from the Town Squire, the Mecca Fashion Wear. The Town Squire, where all gifts are handsomely gift wrapped just for the asking. Whether clothing, toiletries, accessories, or boutique items, you know that it's the finest of the latest. Or gift him with a Town Squire gift certificate. It's a handsome antique parchment and will gladly gift wrap it for you. The Town Squire has the best collection of imported fashion wear, along with the greatest selection of popular accessories like skinny ribs, double knits, beery shirts, and tank tops. Also pleated pants and knickers with Bugsby boots and footwear, knit shirts, and even distinctive underwear. So for the man in your life this Christmas, remember, he's sure to love the gifts that he gets from the Town Squire. Visit us on Polk Street at 1318 between Pine and Bush. The Town Squire for new ideas in men's fashion. The Town Squire for great holiday shopping where it's a joy and a pleasure to shop.
Playing the top 100 of the year all weekend long. Song 93 in our journey through the top 100. Marmalade, Reflections of My Life. Dionne Warwick, that's from last January in 92 in our top 100 of the year 1970. It's 2:11 with Holley on KYA. Miguel Rios, Song 91 of our top 100. This is a song of joy. Miguel Rios and a song of joy, 91 as we count down to the top 100 of the year 1970. It's 2:16. This is Holley on KYA.
Where's Papa? The story of Gordon Hockheiser, a young man torn between his love for mother and the urge to kill her.
You can torture her and smite her, get a dog and let him bite her, but never put your mother in a home.
Where's Papa?
Never put your mother in a home.
Rated R,
And never put your mother in a home.
Rated R.
Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Now showing in its exclusive engagement at the new Royal Theater San Francisco. Hey, it starts tomorrow. Sears Winter White Sale. Low prices on sheets and pillowcases in full twin, king, and queen sizes. You shop Saturday till 9 p.m. and Sunday till 5 at all Bay Area Sears stores. Fair skies today, tonight, with some patchy morning fog tomorrow. Continued cool. 49 degrees now downtown in the city. With San Francisco's top 100 hits of 1970 played back in order. The Who from the rock opera Tommy, 90 as we count down in the top 100 of the year. It's 2:20. This is Holley on KY. Song 89 in our top 100. Rookbit, Rainy, 9 in Georgia. You're listening to the top 100 of the year on KY with Holley at 2:24 on a Christmas afternoon.
5,000 additional grandstand seats are being installed at Fremont Drag Strip. Why? Because one of the largest funny car events in Fremont history happens Sunday, January 3rd.
Johnny Cash and the big 88 sound from our top 100 and What is Truth?
Running into a whole string of terrible movies lately.
From KYA San Francisco.
Entertainment Billboard.
Bright lights to quiet nights. KYA scouts entertainment for the San Francisco Bay.
From his studio office on Nob Hill, Brad Messer reports.
Seems like movies just aren't having a particularly good season. Jack Hafferkamp and I have been checking out hours and hours of new movies without finding any we can solidly recommend to everyone. There Was a Crooked Man is a Warner Brothers production directed by Joseph Mankiewicz, starring a whole bunch of familiar names: Kirk Douglas, Henry Fonda, Hume Cronin, Warren Oates, and Burgess Meredith. It's a strange Western, really, set at the Arizona Territorial Prison in the late 1800s, 1883, in fact. Kirk Douglas is a likable but double-crossing, dirty-dealing, backstabbing, always smiling robber sent to prison for a $500,000 robbery. Before he's sent away, Douglas manages to hide that $500,000 in a rattlesnake pit in the hills of Arizona. That comes into the plot later, you can be guaranteed. Henry Fonda, a rather impotent sheriff who resigns his job when he finds out the townspeople are about to fire him. Fonda becomes warden of the prison to which Kirk Douglas is sent. Well, there are a half dozen minor plots, a couple of major ones dealing with prison reform and the fact that everyone has his price. There Was a Crooked Man is light-hearted, kind of fun, certainly different. See it if you find it convenient, but don't hawk your watch to raise ticket money. Rated about 5 on a scale of 10. Another movie just beginning to show itself around San Francisco is Cromwell, a very expensive epic from Columbia directed by writer Ken Hughes. Now, after something like 8 years and $8 million, Cromwell turns out to be inaccurate, dull, and only mildly entertaining. It's long, too, 2 hours and 15 minutes plus an intermission. Cromwell stars Richard Harris as the great Puritan leader and Alec Guinness as King Charles I. Cromwell deals with that fantastic period in English history when the political supremacy of Parliament was being determined at the expense of the Crown. Cromwell treats the audience like idiots, unfortunately, in the worst Hollywood tradition. It's one of those films that heavy-handedly gives all the clues away, hitting you in the face with them several times. It projects 20th century issues into 17th century English events as if to say nothing ever changes, which is debatable. The film ignores many important issues, changes others, overplays yet others. With the exception of a truly excellent performance by Alec Guinness as Charles I, Cromwell is an $8 million dog. A quick glance at the San Francisco music scene. A lot of clubs and music houses closed tonight because you're still busy with Christmas presents. Tomorrow, Saturday, check out Delaney, Bonnie and Friends, and the Voices of East Harlem at Fillmore West, Vince Guaraldi at the Matrix Club, Cook and Mama at Keystone Corner, and the opening of the Holiday on Ice at the Oakland Coliseum. Merry Christmas.
Brad Messer's Entertainment Billboard. Copyright 1970. From KYA, the station that knows.
It's great to be in San Francisco. You can trust your car to the man who wears the star for the finest products that can take care of your car at every Texaco station, clean across the nation. Trust your car to the man who wears the star, the big, bright Texaco star.
You can trust any car, old or new, to the man who wears the Texaco Star. Because Texaco has great new gasolines, specially designed to help give better performance and cleaner air. Gasolines with one of the most advanced additive packages of any gasoline on the market today. So stop in to see your Texaco retailer. He has the gasoline just right for your car.
You can trust your car to the man who wears the star, the big, bright Texaco star.
Now, a KYA 90-second news check. In his annual Christmas message to the world, Pope Paul calls on mankind to free himself of the poison of selfishness and hate. A Soledad prison inmate says he and some of the other prisoners would be willing to trade places with American POWs, but Soledad officials don't think it'd work. Comedian Bob Hope winds up his 7th tour of the war zone now, says the morale among the guys over there is tremendous.